Frank Azurri's never worried he's.
My name is Frank Azurri. I live in San Pedro, California. Some of the best things in life: being chosen by a cat, watching a dog enjoy the ocean, or watching a child enjoy the beach for the first time with their parent. And I get to experience these things daily. So yeah, I'm a happy guy. I'm the Poet Laureate of San Pedro. What is the job of a Poet Laureate? Every neighborhood, everywhere, has a soul. It lives and it breathes, just like you or me. The job of the Poet Laureate is to capture that soul and put it into words. It's an impossible task, really, but we try anyway, and the result is something beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, Frank and I are pretty good friends. But, sometimes we worry about him, Like, is he okay? No, he didn't grow up in Pedro, okay? I think he grew up somewhere near Pittsburgh. I mean, all his family's out there. I've never met any of them. He's kind of like a man of mystery. What does he do for a living? Get this.
Meloncello. I make and I sell, and I also drink it myself, meloncello. Meloncello is a sweet melon-based liqueur, most popular in southern Italy. I'm Italian-American. It's hard to get meloncello in the States, so I make it myself. Parlo un po' italiano perché ho I parenti in Italia, sì, Bologna, Firenze, a Napoli, ma ho bisogno di praticare più. I never ID anybody, no. I mean, how are you supposed to look at somebody's ID, do math in your head on the spot? Oh, you were born in 1990 and now the year's 2013 or whatever it is. Are you 18 years old and old enough to buy alcohol? That's just a ridiculous task, so no. I go by the honor system. Why not? I mean, why would anybody lie to get alcohol? Has that ever happened before?
I'm pretty sure he sells booze to underage kids.
San Pedro's a wonderful neighborhood. Great music, great food, lots of parks, hikes, beaches. I love it here. And I consider it part of my job to make sure that all the other residents love it as much as I do, even if it's something as small as exchanging smiles with a stranger. I am Frank, Poet Laureate.
Buddy, you gotta stop saying that you're the Poet Laureate of San Pedro. I mean, it's not even a thing.
I am the Poet Laureate of San Pedro. You were at the neighborhood council meeting where I was declared the Poet Laureate of San Pedro.
Frank, I was there at the neighborhood council meeting when you declared, at public comment, that you were the Poet Laureate of San Pedro. And then you farted.
I get nervous when I speak in front of people.
And buddy, that's okay? But the point is that there's not a Poet Laureate of San Pedro. You just gotta stop calling yourself that, because it's not a thing. I mean, there's a Poet Laureate of Los Angeles.
There is?
A Poet Laureate of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to meet them because I'm the Poet Laureate of San Pedro.
Buddy, that is not a thing.
It was Charles Bukowski for years.
No, it wasn't.
Now it's me.
Still no.
Who else would it? Do you think Mike Watt's trying to be the Poet Laureate of San Pedro?
Probably not.
We should ask him. We should try to find him. Be on the lookout for an older white guy in flannel.
Buddy, that's like half of the people who live around here.
Me and my buddy Drew today, we're trying to raise awareness around the water condoms. A lot of water condoms have washed up on shore, and people are having sex in the ocean with these water condoms.
Frank.
What?
Water condoms? What? No, Frank, those are jellyfish, Frank.
Jellyfish?
Yes, jellyfish. There was a huge storm out in the Pacific, and so all these are washing ashore. There's been more and more storms like this because of climate change.
I thought we solved climate change.
Oh, boy.
We're like, by 2080, we're all going to be in electric cars. And the climate was like, okay, cool.
Buddy, Frank, no. I mean, we need big solutions, okay? We need to completely get off fossil fuels. We need to change our entire energy system. We need to change our supply chain. We need strategic solutions, because, Frank, the clock is ticking. If we act now, we can subdue the worst of this. But sadly, some damage has already been done. Long story short, Frank, what we need is top bottom solutions.
You mean like what I thought people were doing with the water condoms?
But no, Frank, governments around the world are going to have to get together to organize to create solutions to what's going on in the climate.
Wow. I should write about this. Because I am the poet laureate of San Pedro.
No, Frank, you're not the poet laureate of San Pedro.
Neoliberal paradise, it's your fault, it's your fault. Sounds a lot like free market capitalism, your fault, it's your fault. Neoliberal paradise, it's your fault, it's your fault.
The top 10% gets it all. Gets it all. Gets it all.
It's your fault.